on today. Now, this is definitely a day to where you guys are going to probably be like, whoa, I have a lot of stuff to share. So bear with me in this video because I really want to share this with you guys. I really believe that you guys need this and this may help you. You know what I'm saying? And everything actually, even what I wrote in my plan, it adds up. Today's Thursday the 9th, and it says God already has plans for you. He just needs you to get there. And that's true. You know what I'm saying? And so I think this business is so cool for me that I built because it's beneficial. You know, I can get on here and I can go outside and tell people, "Oh, this is what I'm doing," and they can come inside when they ain't doing nothing. They can eat chips and their popcorn, whatever they need to do, and they can watch my videos to motivate them and get where they need to go. You know what I'm saying? If they need a real counselor, they could go get the real counselor. But if they don't want to do all that, you know, they got Mercury Light Speaker to help cure their hearts. You feel me? And so I think this business is going to really work out, even if I got promoted somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Or if I got somewhere, whatever. If at my very job that I'm working right now, they say you promoted, I'ma still be okay because I can still follow my dreams. So I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I like this. I really like that. It said God already has a plan for you. He just needs you to get there. So I'm already there. You know what I'm telling you? I'm there. 500 blog posts. I'm there. You know what I'm saying? 177 YouTube channels. I'm already there, Jesus. And then another thing is I got kid line. My baby shirt is coming in and my shirt coming in. So we there. We gonna do our little investments. I don't care. We working 2-3 days out of the week, but we gonna make it work. We gonna invest in us. We gonna just pray about it. Every time you pray, hola boo ba shoo boo boo boo, and then you gotta do what you gotta do, and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I am proud of myself. I mean, today it matched up actually with everything that I was just writing about. Cause see how I do it in the morning. Right when I drop my, okay, I just had asked myself this. And that's why this is good, because I talk to myself anyway. So somebody, that stranger that said, girl, just get on YouTube and do what you got to do. Oh, she knew that because she could tell. This a talker. So she already knew. Like, you know what? That girl get on YouTube, she going to blow it up. So yeah, she right. She did just right for me. So this is right. Even my blog page, just right. So see, God will put you in the just right positions and bring some challenges with it. But you in the just right. You in the right area in your life. So right now, what I was saying is I asked myself, what's the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning? What do you do? And I say, well, what I do is I get my babies ready. And this last night, I did really good. I made sure all their clothes is together. Then now it's more easy for me. I got their clothes ready. And we all got our clothes ready. And we getting ready, getting showered, put our clothes on, get ready, take them to school. Then now I train myself to eat first. Okay? So we get our shower going, brush the teeth now, drop the kids off, and I train, didn't eat because they eat at school. I train myself to eat too. Because I be doing too much. I be talking all day long and don't eat, and that's not good because that's what I'm working on with me is my health. You know what I'm saying? My mental health, because sometimes the visions, provision come in. You know what I'm saying? So, in this, I am working on it. I've been eating. Yesterday I ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's good. And so now I am building my appetite. I'm making sure that I eat because I was not eating. Okay? And that's not good. And I survived that not eat, but now I'm starting to now eat, you know, because I will feed my kids, make sure they eat. Of course, they going to tell you they hungry regardless. My kids eat. Their mama wasn't. And I wasn't eating for a minute. But now I'm starting to, I'll skip my meals. And usually in the mornings, you know, but now I'm training myself not to do that. And so before I even get on here, because I know I'll be in a rush to do my writing, to do all that stuff. And I love to do it. But then I say, no, you need to eat. So I take a minute, and now I got my business plan, and then I sit down and eat and I do my business binder. And so in this, I want to go on ahead and show you the first step because, oh my God, the topic just really catches me. Because what I do is I write the topics each, this is how I do it. I just write down each month, the topics that we gonna do and what we gonna get done. That's all the months that we had to do and get all that stuff done. Oh yeah, I'm not playing. I'm training myself. So when you training yourself, when you only 24 years old, you gotta train yourself. You don't know what you doing. And I ain't gonna play. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm 24 years old. I gotta read. I gotta write. I gotta learn this because I'm on my own. So I don't want to mess up my stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm learning all that. It's so now that I know that I am learning all this stuff, yes, I got my own planner and I'm planning it. I gotta plan it out because I don't know what I'm doing. Even with the girls, we got our own little book and our own little studies, and I ain't playing. We all learning each other. I even learned it myself. I don't even know myself. So them 12 notebooks is me writing, and now I got added all this stuff. I just following it because we don't know what we doing. When your daddy poof and your mama poof and they just poofing. Your mama's still alive, but she went somewhere else. She moved in with your brother, and your daddy died. Your daddy ain't here no more. You know what I'm saying? So when your parents gone and they leave you in the wilderness and you in the adapted world, this is what you gotta do. You gotta plan your life out so you won't be out them streets trying to figure out what you gonna do. You gotta really plan your life out, seriously. And so that's why I get on here every day now. Before I was playing, but so many people was like, girl, you need to get on YouTube. You need to get on YouTube and you need to make your blog page, and it ain't gonna be no excuse not to follow your dreams because your dreams will follow with you. The thing about YouTube, and it's true, and they right, there ain't no excuse. Cause your dreams really follow with you. You can literally get on your phone, but the phone a little funky. But you can get on a little phone and then poof, there it is. And it really ain't no excuse. You can video right there and follow your dreams. What? And then on top of that, you get on your blog page, type your life away, and that can go with you. So you can't have no excuse why you don't want to follow your dreams. And so I thank my encouragers and my mentors for telling me, get on the game right now. We need you out there, and you need to be out there doing what you need to do because that voice of yours is beautiful, and you need to get it going. And so I took a minute, but then they're like, you be on that Facebook page and you be blowing it up. So why not you blow up the blog page and then you blow up the YouTube channel and you do that? Why you going on Facebook and doing that? And that gift that you got is so much more bigger than you getting on there. You gonna get more. You might not see it right now, but it's coming. And so it's good to have that. And it was me going to work and coming, and my manager, she was the one that encouraged me to do my blog. And then I knew it was like a God in her. And then I'm on the bus, a stranger encouraged me to do the YouTube. And then my coworker, she was like, if you had a movie, girl, I don't know what movie this was called, but I sure go to it. so it gave her the chills, but she loved the things that I was saying. So all of them were like, we need to get you. You need to get on there. You better find out when. And so it's so crazy because I only went to college for 8 weeks. And I just went there for study, and I wanted to see what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? I'm a single mother. I really don't have that much support in regards of just really making sure that I want them to be safe. And during the week, everybody work, do things. So that's why I let one job go, because everybody working, all that stuff. I want my baby to be safe. I don't want to just drop my baby at any daycare center. I don't want to drop my baby off wherever. You know, I want them not to be afraid. You know what I'm saying? So when let me tell you a story about how I went to college. Oh, when I went to college, they was in school, and at the time my daughter was having some major behavior problems. And same thing with counseling. You know, I was literally in the mornings, and I took that advantage of really taking care of myself. And I really had trust in the Lord then, because I said, oh, what did this school call me? Oh, how am I going to go up here at this? Because I'm the only, I sacrificed good job, good paying job for my babies. I just trying to find an excuse to leave because I was worried about my kids. You know what I'm saying? And when you worry about your kids, you, ain't nobody want to watch them kids. I'm their babysitter. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. And so I sacrificed our income, you know, to make sure that my babies are okay. And it's been like that ever since. That I've been just squeezing in one job and working 2 to 3 days out of the week. And then I'm their babysitter. I watch them that full week because I want my baby to be okay. They hopping house to house so I can go to work, and I'm sitting there foaming out the mouth, worried about them. You know what I'm saying? And I can't do that, you know. And I gotta make sure them kids is okay. So I sacrifice our income because I work 2 jobs, baby. So that first job, it did pay me more. So I left that one. I was just trying to find a way, honestly. And sometimes when you are concerned, you make decisions that you don't want to make. But see, even when I made that decision, I still made sure I followed my dreams. I don't know how I did it. I don't know what I was. I know it had to be some type of God in me because, man, I went to that college and I was like, ooh, I'm scared how we going to do this. But I did it. I made sure I got my little education. They was up in school. I was like, oh, Lord. And I went. Then I made sure I got my brain right. I was like, oh, Lord. Telling the lady when she said turn that phone off, I was like, you know, I got my baby and she be going through some things. I don't know if I could turn this phone off. And she understood me because I told her, you know, this is a huge sacrifice, you know, because my baby's in school and that school's calling me. And I don't know what to do. But poof, I was there. So I was able to pass that. You know what I'm saying? And even though currently it's still like that, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm on here every day. Because it gives me productive. You know what I'm saying? After that 8 weeks of college, you know, the manager randomly came and gave me an advice. And she just put me into business. I went to college for business. And here 2 people come and I'm in the business that quick. And so it works because it does not interfere with the way I'm parenting. I can go to work, my job that I have on the weekends. And then I can get up here every day with them topics. And there's just no excuse. And then one day, if I do get promoted at the job that I'm very in, I'm praying on stability, something stable. You know what I'm saying? Because it sucks sometimes to squeeze your life away. And a lot of people, they looking at your items and they don't even realize, like, that girl squeezing her life away right now. She had to leave a good job because she was scared. I don't when fear kicks in, it kicks in. Different people watching your kids, your baby hopping in houses, and you're like, oh my God. And then on top of that, you ain't got no transportation, so you rolling far out. Oh no, Jesus. No. I couldn't do that. So this really touches my heart because it's like God already has a plan for you. He just needs you to get there. And it's just like, oh Jesus, I got there. I was just scared, Jesus. But I at that time, I walked by faith. Because when I jumped up in there and went to that college and my babies was in school, I walked by faith, and I was on bus, I was on Lyft, I was on whatever I need to do, and that was by faith, because this death of the loved one was really serious. It's getting real, because betrayal came in, and everything was going bad, just horrible. You didn't know what. Everybody just was like, "Bye, Quayla," and you like, "Wait a minute," because you the jokesters. You like, "This ain't funny no more. What's going on?" You like, this ain't funny. I don't find this funny, because it ain't funny. We serious. Goodbye. And so they closing doors on you, and you trying to pick up all the mess that they closed the doors after you already helped them. So that's kind of, that's dirty. You know it is. And so you sitting there like, wow, okay, let me pick up my whole life now. and so God was with me, though. I just had the child care issue. I didn't have a house issue. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Woo! Thank you, Jesus. I didn't have no house issue. Oh, my God. Thank you. I was in a position to where the apartment could help me, and I didn't even have to worry about it. So it was not that I wanted to settle for less. It's just that people couldn't help me no more. People walked out on me when I needed them the most. They said goodbye. They closed those doors on me. And so, and their intentions, praying for it. Even though they were helping, it was in their benefits and their ways and how they felt. And it was scary. It was not funny no more, because I still had two little ones behind me. And so even though they were taking and stealing at my house and doing things that I've never thought they would do to me, it made me mad. And even though I am a friendly person, but no, that ain't funny no more. That ain't funny to me. You're breaking my little heart. That ain't funny. And so I said, I gotta find a way to get out of this squeeze. And someone suggests this for me. You can work your very job, and then you can pray for this. And then you can keep going. And then one day, you never know, you might get promoted, and you don't have to stress as much. But it's horrible. You don't want to put your children around people you don't know, yet alone having to pay expensive stuff. You don't want to do that. But thank God I'm able to go on the weekends and not having to foam out the mouth nor worry, because I know they're safe. When you see someone love your child, it touches your heart. That's all. You want your baby to be safe. And it's not even about that. Some things happen for a reason. And to me, I feel like it happened for a reason to wake me up. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we can be with grudges for so long up until something dangerous happened, and then we need them. And so it's not good to keep it, even though you're hurt. But try not to really hold those grudges, because we hold them for so long to where we need them still. And it's not even that. It's not even about you. You're now taking the child away from the other side because of your feelings. But then sometimes in life, you got to kind of forgive yourself and forgive them. Both parts. Because humans, we hurt each other, and we don't mean to. And so in this, I begin to realize that you got to really be strong on what you do. You know what I'm saying? And you got to pray your way out the wilderness when you feel like no one cares. And so I know the younger generations, we is something else. Some of them say, you telling me to still be around someone that's toxic. I'm not staying around that toxicity. I'm not doing that. You need to stop telling me that. Well, what I'm telling you is, I'm not telling you to stay in that. I am telling you that it's too short, and you do care. You're just so broken, and you don't need to stoop down to their level. Just because they've hurt you, you don't go hurt them back. You be better than that. And you follow your dreams and you forgive them in your heart. And you don't have to talk to them. You don't have to deal with them. But forgive, because it's said, especially if you're a true believer and you believe in God, in his words it said, if you don't forgive your brother, or you don't forgive if you don't forgive in general, he ain't gonna forgive you. So just think about that. Although these people done hurt you, it still doesn't make it right. Two wrongs don't make it right. I was petty for a while with everybody. And so I had to read. I had to go to counseling. I literally had to go get some help because I was petty too. But see, another thing is it said, don't be a fool with a fool, because thou shalt fall in the ditch. You don't want to fall up in there. Or don't be looking back at your past, because you're going to turn in a pit of salt. You don't want to do that. Baby, I know a lot. I read a lot, don't mind me. But in this, I'm serious. Think about this. Because this topic, man, oh my God, God already has a plan for you. He just needs you to get there. I mean, you have to think about this. Go for your goals and dreams. You worry about what they say. You worry about what they do. You saying you don't want to go because they ain't going. Well, let me tell you something. Then y'all about to be all drowning. If all y'all drowning, all y'all dying, all y'all sick, all y'all not feeling well, then who's going to get cured? Get up. Get up. Because I understand you don't want to go alone. I understand you love that man. I understand you love your family. I understand you love your friend. But when it comes to dreams and goals, you can help them by getting up on your core. Look at me. I try to make an excuse, but then, man, that's why I said it's good to be talking. Don't worry about when everybody said you talk too much. No, it's good to be talking, because somebody is going to tell you something that you don't like, but it's going to help you. And my coworker told me this. She says, Marquela, you got too much potential. What is holding you back from doing what you're supposed to do? Because there's really no excuse. I feel like you're making an excuse. And I was. Because I told her, well, my babies, I'm just really afraid. And she said, well, you getting on YouTube, you got a whole lot of time. So your babies, and you can get in the morning and be sitting right there, and if that school call you, you can press pause and come right back to it, whatever you need to do, but there ain't no excuse, Marquela. And she was right. And the blog page, it was like, Marquela, if you can't even get to the video yet, you can put the blog on there and type that. So what is your excuse to follow your dreams? Why are you making excuses? Fear. Because you know the things that you're going to say. But then it's like, Marquela, you on video. They know you. Some of them know you. They gonna get you when they see you, but you on video, baby. So what can they do? They just go click it, they go hear it, they gonna be like, oh, no, she didn't. But that's it. That's all they can say. But it's not for you. It's to help save a soul. That's what it really is. So when I got up on here, everybody like, man, you need to, baby. I said, now. But see, I ain't scared to be on camera because I always been on camera. So they was like, it ain't no excuse. You can do your pre-recorded, get on YouTube, and it is a job. Because you have to be dedicated into what you do if you really are serious. And so I am blessed that I was able to do that, because, oh my God, I mean, God already has a plan for you. He just needs you to get there. I keep repeating it because I was scared. I was so afraid, for my life. thinking I was going to lose my roof because if I didn't get to work or if I didn't have enough thing, it was a possibility. But then I was at the right place because they can help me. You know what I'm saying? It's here to help me. My place here is here to help me, not to see me fall on the ground. So even though we had this issue, it was resolved. It was going to be restored. It was going to be restarted. I mean, God was going to make sure. And even though I'm still squeezing, still God still to be still with me through it all. And so it doesn't matter what people see on the outside. It's about what you see in yourself. And what I see in myself is somebody that I am so happy that I didn't throw her away. I mean, before I even had my children, I mean, God was with me. I'm not supposed to have no kids, but they were here to save me from my thoughts in my head, because there was something really triggering my head to make me feel like I didn't want to be here. And I was doing things like killing myself, cutting myself, trying to do stuff that does not make sense, trying to kill myself, you know? And that's the thoughts in my head way before I even had kids. And so there's different people who knew me way before I had my children. And they're like, oh, thank God that you're doing something positive. It's good to see that you've been cleaned up, because I remember, you would tell us you didn't want to be here. And we was wondering, I had a psychologist when I was younger, because it all started in high school where I had all these thoughts because of the words that were told to me in the school. You know what I'm saying? Very kind-hearted woman, and you get into this high school and they tell you you're too nice, and when you grow up you're going to be a little hoe. That's like, what? So after a while you're hearing this, it makes you feel that way. And then you get introduced, well, your friends, fast friends, tell you, making fun of you because you are currently a virgin. So then you follow them and you get under influence and you go and get wild, crazy. And then you get to the point where then you're stuck in that, but you're not even there. You know that you're older now and you're doing really good, but that emotional visions, that memory of never pops up in your head. And it's like a trauma moment. And you think that you don't amount to nothing. And you tell yourself you're stupid and you're dumb and you made all these mistakes and you don't belong. And then you're hearing you're a devil child. How can you even be God's child when you done did all these things and you're a sinner? How can you believe in God? And how can you talk about him so much? And yeah. So when you are emotionally mental, but guess what? You start reading, you start writing, and you start making sure you take care of yourself. God was with me, because people don't realize what they doing when they say certain things out their mouth that, depending who they talking to, they might be smiling, they might be really good at them, and they might be really there for them, but they don't understand mentally what they're doing to them, because when they get in their house, you may not see that person again. So you just really got to control your tongue and control your mouth, because the mouth could really hurt people depending on what you're saying. But see, another thing is the people who've gotten hurt, they went back and hurt others. And so it's just so crazy, because I feel like the world is so affected to where now we need to really figure out what we're going to do, because it's just too much stuff going on. So much. To where you're like, when does it end? What happens to the next person? Because a lot of people are getting hurt right now, and they're hurting themselves, and they're doing all these things, and they didn't know that God was really there for them. And they didn't know that. And they mad at God. They yelling at God. They up there, God, is your fault. You never really hear someone say when something bad happens, it's the devil's fault. They always say it's God. Seriously, I did it. So you be wondering why, you be wanting to ask some questions. And so Marquela the Light Speaker, when we help cure those hearts, her program is pretty much saying if it's going to work out. And honestly, it's been carrying me. It's been carrying me even more. It's been overflowing in my life to where I'm like, girl, you done killed yourself. You done cured yourself. You done kill yourself off now. You over here trying to cure your emotions. Because it was crazy. I was crazy. I really was crazy. And it wasn't even me. Sometimes you let those spirits get control of you when you are like that. And so, if I would have known that I was a little counselor, I'll never forget my coworker, because I said what was wrong with her. And she said, I'm just not feeling good. I said, it's okay, girl. We all on the ground. We all on the ground. We all. She said, wait a minute. And then she started laughing because she said, you ain't going to be on the ground. You are a little counselor. You going to be out there making sure you care somebody. You not going to be on the ground, girl. Be quiet. And she just laughed. And so it felt good to see that I put the joy in her heart, though, even though she was like that. But she was just, she ended up laughing hard because she's like, did you really just think that you was you gonna fall? And she said, girl, no, you gonna be the one to cure us, to get us off that floor. And so a lot of people would tell me, girl, just go ahead and go for tryouts. And then I'm like, man, okay, I'm gonna go. But man, God has a plan for you. He just needs you to get there. I mean, what a coincidence that it was today that it came, because in my business plan, that's what I was talking about. And so it's touching, very touching, because I truly believe that one day that this business will cure somebody, because it's very personal, and it's more about the concerns that I have in general, not just about me. And the business was created by Marquela the Light Speaker. We help cure those hearts, because she's a person who's always emotional, and she always cried, and everybody called her a little crybaby. She was like the sensitive bear. And then now, as she getting older, not knowing the sensitive bear has a huge voice. So now that's cool. She had a malfunction in her. You need to watch the emoji thing, but she had a malfunction in her. That's all. And just like the other emoji movie she watched, he was just doing something different. He had malfunction, and the other emoji had another problem. I forgot. Look, but in this, the malfunction and the other emoji, he was trying to find some things, but all these movies make sense. That they both was trying to change themselves to be something that they're not. And God created these emotions for reasons. Okay, so there was the movie, I get it. It was the other movie that the emotion, she was sad. And it was a happy emoji. And the happy emoji wanted just to be happy all the time. And she moved and pushed sadness out the way. But turns to find out, sadness needed to help her to be happy. Sadness and happy goes together. And so a lot of people don't like to cry. A lot of people don't like to do those things. But see, you got to let it out. You're not going to be happy all the time. And see, that's where it's been told wrong in general. That's why you got to do your own thing. And you got to figure out in your own brain. And you get in a comfort in your own home and kind of get your brain together to kind of learn these things so that you can understand them. Because really, honestly, when you start to understand them, you begin to see what's going on. You'll be like, oh, wow, okay. It is okay to cry. It's okay to let your emotion out. It's okay. You're just letting it out around the wrong people. They're not going to help you move forward. Their intentions of when they see you crying, They see you as vulnerable. And they gonna take that and run with it and use you. So they gonna help you and build you up just to build you down, to take from you so that they can get what you want from you and out of you. And that's why it's good to be around people that you know that's gonna hurt you. That's not going to hurt you. You know, it's good to be around people that's not going to hurt you, because you don't want them to hurt you. You don't want them to hurt you. So it's good to be around people who's not going to hurt you versus the people who are. How do you know that? Go to counseling. Go to something motivated. Go to YouTube. Go to things that devotionals. Go to stuff that you know that's calming your spirit. You'll see the difference. When you go around people and if you see yourself getting worse, you need to move. Because Miss Clay used to tell me, you need to go for what's helping you. If it's not helping you, then you need to go somewhere else. I mean, I know some people, they try, but if they don't know how to deal with their own emotions, how can they help you? If they got their own problems, I mean, we tend to do that. I did it. I'm over here halfway broken. I got some malfunction going on, and I'm trying to help another malfunction. That's not how it works. But see, that's why now I can help in a way it's not affecting me. So when all these emotions are coming and that's their emotions, now they can click and I can help them by them just reading and hearing, you know what I'm saying, what I've said. And it's not affecting me. So this business is actually working for me. Congratulations, Mark Clay, Little Life Speakers. It's working for me because I'm able to counsel myself and share. So I'm giving advice and sharing what I'm doing to help build my spirit and how I can get up by not getting affected by others. I don't be around too many emotions, because if you're around too many of them and you don't know what they're going through, it can affect you too. But now when they come to you now, they can click on your videos and they can see it for themselves and they can get what they're looking for to help them. And if they really need you and they need to talk to you more and more about their emotions that they're feeling, they can go on your blog page and they can also call you. Either way it goes, there's always somebody there that has a certain gift and it's used in levels where it's appreciated. And so you got to go somewhere where you go for tryouts and not having to get approvals or whatever. You try it out and see if it works for you. And if it's working for you, then you go where it works for you. Not because people see where they see you. And if you don't see you in it, why are you there? You know, you got to see you in a position. You got to see yourself there and stop pretending that you see yourself there. You know you ain't happy there. See, God will put you in a position where he knows what's best for you, but he'll throw those challenges. He will challenge you doing what you love, okay? You will have some challenges doing what you love. Yes, there's challenges everywhere. That's life. But he will never put you in a position where it's bringing sorrows to you. If God's giving you a job and you're coming home crying, that's not the job for you. It's going to be frustrating, but if you every day coming home crying, we got to find you something else. Because sometimes when you're a hard worker and you start getting emotional, depressed from work, you can't do that either. That's too much emotions going on. So some things you're going to have to leave because you got too much emotions going on. And so for me, I know, I had too much going on. So now I'm getting cleaned up. And now that you know you're getting cleaned up, you can go and be on the right track. This was definitely a great topic that I ended up kind of spoiling all the other stuff that we need to show. My bad. This was so good. Like, God already has a plan for you. He just needs you to get there, you know? And so I kind of spoiled it in the first video. Okay, so now let me show you Um, it was quite a lot that I was reading today. Okay, all of these things that I do every day. Yes, I do this, and I wanted to share it because this goes with the plan. This actually goes with what I was just talking about. It goes with today. It fits today, and so that's really cool. Um, this is my little business binder, and I write about my plans here that I had for this business. Okay, and so, whew, um, I'm showing you the business binder now. Now, this is just showing what I did. I'm getting there. You know what I'm saying? And so I said I started inviting new people to the blog, and I have a PayPal information if they want to send donations, and it's all commission based. You know what I'm saying? I created a YouTube blog, and then I added my dresses, and I said clothing line. I invested a lot. A clothing line, notebooks, and making sure my internet was on. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely invested a lot in this business. And so I said, inviting new people to the blog. Yeah. And I'm so used to being alone, so I didn't really see too many people in the, really into this, but I was okay with it because I'd be alone anyway. Like, so I was still dedicated even though I didn't see nobody. It didn't even bother me because I was so used to it. When you used to being alone, you used to it. So I was saying that's where I know that's gonna be weird now. Because I've been alone for so long, when people start coming in and they start really, talking and all that stuff with me, that's gonna be new because I've been independent and I've been out here too long. So when you've been out here by yourself for too long, you used to it. You gonna be feeling weird. Like you don't it's not even a mean thing. It's just that, I've been independent. So I'm used to being by myself. So now when people come to you and they all on you and giving you hugs, you're like, and you give them hugs and everything, and they want to be a part of what you got going on now, that's new. Because you've been used to being by yourself for a while. And that's where I'm praying for me, to not be discouraged on that because I've been by myself for so long. Just doing everything, making sure I get everything done, and hardworking woman, and making sure I clean up this house. And when you do all them things, moving this stuff in here by yourself and getting everything done all by yourself, after a while, you used to being all by yourself to where the business fits you. You don't care who don't donate, who don't, because you already done donated all your stuff you need to do all by yourself. So you don't care because you used to people not supporting you. It is going to be so crazy when someone really does support you. It's going to be crazy. And that's how it is with me. I mean, I know it's like, hey, that's crazy. That's sad. But it's real. I'm used to doing that. When someone can't do it, I do it. When someone say no, I'll go find some way. When someone say all this stuff, poof, there it is. I do everything. I'm like that. Because I stopped trusting people and start praying to God. And so I really don't trust nobody, and now I'm putting my trust in the Lord when he sends people to me that their intentions are the right intentions and it's not to use me or to take advantage of me. They really are sincere, and that's the hardest thing for people who are truly been very, very broken. And they're so used to it that's all they think that they are. You know what I'm saying? And that's the hardest thing. You don't want to be used to people walking all over you. But when you're used to it, you become that. You become their walking robe. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to be their walking carpet. And so you get up off that carpet and you say, no, this is mine. And that's why it's called Marquetta Life Speaker, because she's like, no more, we done. It don't take that much. I take a little bit. And so I'm a turtle. I don't move unless stuff start blowing up. And now if you doing too much, I'm a jokester. I like to joke a lot. But if I see you ain't playing and you a little bit too jealous or you a little bit too doing too much, I'ma leave you for real. And you gonna be shocked yourself because Marquela never leave. If I was to throw this ball at her, she would still be here. But if you throw the ball down, she gonna throw it right back and she gonna be gone. You ain't gonna see her. If Marquela walked out on you, there was reasons. And it was probably because you was in her mind. When you get in my mind, I gotta get you out. Because I can't do that. I'm a suicidal survivor. Hallelujah. I called a suicide hotline. Man, I had called a suicide hotline one time, 2016, when my daddy passed away. I won't be here. So it's serious. So I'm trying to avoid that, make sure I don't do that, be on the right track. And that's why this program is good for me. And so I said, I'm my own interviewer. Marquela, how is this business working for you? Well, it's working really good. Chicken beans, cornbread, collard greens. This business is good. It's feeling good for me. I don't feel alone because I'm so used to talking to myself anyway. And so now I can really talk to myself and other people can hear me. Look, that's where it is because I would be at work just talking all day long by myself. To get my work done, they be like, what you talking about? Now they know what I'm talking about now. I'm talking about business. I'm talking about life. Look, so dedication. Yeah, when you got 177 videos and 500 blog posts, you definitely dedicated. And God sees that. He like, girl, ain't no way you got all them things and I ain't gonna support you, baby. It's coming. It's coming, baby. Because my baby, she dedicated in what she do. And I ain't going to leave my baby behind. It's coming. Poof. I don't care who don't want to support my baby. I'm going to find some outsides and make sure the outside bless her so she can go inside and do what she got to do. She going to get it done. It don't matter who. Because my baby was dedicated. My baby didn't come in here and spend her hours right after them babies leave. And my baby working that hard. No. She dedicated in what she do. And so God sees me. And so that's what I wrote right here. That he sees me, that I. And so he's aware. And so back then, I used to put everybody's emotions on me. And that's why I was getting too emotional. Because I would try to take care of everything. And I would put myself in the middle of their mess. And sometimes I wouldn't know what was going on. I just wanted to make sure I can help them. So I was pretty much like a little lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Love to help. I'm fighting on behalf of my cases. Even if they wrong, we still gonna make sure they get it right. We gonna do what we gotta do. I'm fighting. So I am, like I said when I was little, I want to be a little lawyer. I'm definitely right about that because I be fighting for these lives. Look, I be fighting for my own life and others. That's what you call a strong leader. She is definitely motivating herself and then encouraging others. That girl getting it. So, inside and outside and inside. It feels good to let that dirty out. Yes, when you got something dirty in your mouth, it feels good to pull that out. You know what I'm saying? It goes out in the trash can and goes in the outside world. Now, that makes sense because when people do you dirty, you want to throw that dirty stuff just like when you done eating. You throw your stuff in the trash can. So there's something dirty going on. You just close it up. You done. You know what I'm saying? I'm throwing it up. I'm throwing it away. So that's the stuff pulling out that mouth. So the teeth. You take your teeth out. You like, oh, I can't talk. But it feels good to take it out. But then you put your teeth back in. What's that going on? What's that? That means that your teeth is out. You ain't got no teeth. You can't talk. But now, you feeling like you couldn't talk. But here's your teeth back. Because you can talk. That was me. My teeth was out. I felt like I couldn't say nothing. And so people just said one thing to me. I'm shutting up. But poof, there it is. Now I can talk. And they can't say nothing. Because this is a business. This is something for me to try to help other people. So they won't get in their mind and they won't be having unnecessary suicidal thoughts because of what people else say. You know? Yeah, if you dying for people, you ain't living it. So, pull the teeth out your mouth and put your teeth back on. Go on there and talk, baby. Do what you gotta do. Live your life. When you start to get telling people, I'm gonna tell you the trick. I just want to live my life. They don't like that. You want to live your life? You like you in the jail cell. They talk about slavery. That is slavery. Say you won't live your life. Oh, you want to live your life. You already living it, but living it as far as following your dreams. And if your dreams ain't usual, it's not like everybody else. It's different. It's your dreams. Is you telling movies. You about to be an actress. You about to be somebody out there really talking in a movie theater. You somebody different. You out there talking about life. You running around there showing everybody, city, all that. You ain't playing. So now you out there doing that. They like, because you talk about your life, that means you're going to be telling something personal. And it's too personal. Yeah, I got to tell it too personal because it can help somebody. When I closed my mouth, a lot of people were dying because of me. Inside, their emotions. They weren't able to be cured because I didn't tell them the truth. I didn't tell them that I was there. I didn't tell them how I felt. I didn't tell them that I was in that situation. And so I'm shutting up for what? The story is accurate. It is true. I want to be able to make sure they know that there's someone out there who cares. So if she cried on here, it's real. It's because she wants them to know this ain't no, you gonna go straight to the movie. We ain't waiting for other movies to be shown. You going straight to the movie, and that's what YouTube is. There ain't no introduction. I am the introduction. Ain't no other movies going on. I'm the only movie. So, in this, dirty and clean. Dirty and clean. Dirty and clean. So, dirty, I threw it in the trash can because it was too mean. Family, friends, relationship, betrayal, trying to belittle me. Throw it all in the trash can because it was too much. When I got clean, these are the things that happened to me during my cleanness. I prayed, I counseled, went to college, created my own business. I'm still at my current job. I did a family plan. I didn't care who noticed me. I just kept going. I wanted to live my life. I followed my dreams. I was motivating myself. I encouraged others. I started praying for others. And then I gave up chasing people. I said, I'm done. And then I treated myself more better. Yeah, y'all like we in school, girl. Look. So, this is my clean trash can. That's what's put in my clean trash can. All those things that happened to me. It's clean. I'm good. And that's the dirty. Yeah. You notice that? A little dirt on you burst out for all of this in the trash can. And it was for good. So when people don't realize when they got a little dirt on you, poof, burst out into something good. And so, in this though, in this business, my Quavo Life Speakers, we help cure those hearts. We want you to know that even though you might have got touched, even though you got hurt, even though you might have got abused, even though you got misused or mistreated or misunderstood, or even though you felt like you can't talk, Marquela's here on the behalf of those who can't talk. Marquela's here to let you know, don't look at the young face here. Look at the power in her. Look at the fact that she will not give up hope. Look at the fact that she got 100-something videos and she ain't playing. And see, that's why I kept it inside for so long. Poof, but I got challenged. And I accept it. So, when you get challenged somewhere and you accept it, you never know where you go. So you just got to keep going. So, goal plan. Steps of being fulfilled. Number one, you got to go along, because when you're going to try to get fulfilled, you're following your dreams, you have to go along, and you got to, because those people can't go with you. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're following your dreams, God's got different dreams for a reason. He has a dream just for you. You go to sleep. You're the one that's going to sleep. And those dreams come to you for a reason, because God's coming to you. And so you got to be alone, and don't miss that moment of when God's coming to you, because that's when he's going to fulfill you. I began to read, and it seems like he was talking in those devotionals. Writing. Oh, I felt like a whole movie there. Goal. Oh man, that's what I'm doing right now. Draw. Yeah, y'all already know I can't draw, but I'm going to draw. And prayed and wrote down prayers. That's good. Believe when no one else believes. That's good. Hope, faith, courage, random miracles, joy, and kept it, and lived my life. That's important. That's important. Very important. Now, see, look, we get it. We get it. That's why I'm going fast, because I know today it was really a long day. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, I need to share this. I feel like I don't want to miss out on an opportunity to share this, because this might really help you. Now, these are the devotionals. This is Bethany. She's really good. And I want to read you this. Bethany says, help with heavy lifting. Share each other's troubles and problems, and so obey our Lord's commands. Galatians 6:2. Most of us would ask for help lifting a 100-pound trunk, but we avoid getting help with heavy burdens of heart and spirit. God never intended that we bear problems and troubles by ourselves. That's why he places us among other friends and family, so not one of us needs to stumble under a full load. Think of the woman who know and consider the many unique skills and abilities they represent. Don't forget to include your own. Count up their backgrounds, experience, and gifts, and you will realize you're among heavy lifters who can assist one another with heart-heavy burdens of all kinds. Together you can move mountains. Jesus says, come to me, all who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. Heavenly Father, by your Spirit, make me a willing sharer of other burdens, and give me the grace to ask my friend for help with my troubles and problems. Amen. This is Bethany. This is what I do every morning. I know it's very long. All my videos are halfway all long, but I really wanted to share this with you guys. I had to share this. Today was like a really great day, and I really wanted to share it, because this might really help you a little bit, you know, what you're dealing with your emotions right now, so that you know that there's somebody out there who truly cares about you, you know, and we don't want you to kill yourself when we can easily help you get cured. So, May 9th, his words to me, and it says, bring in my hurts. Now, this one is really great, because we all say this. It says, my child, bring your hurts to me. There are so many things that hurt you, and you don't understand why. Remember David in the Bible? Why couldn't you understand? Why the wicked prospered, and why I didn't run them out. Now you're asking the same. Why do I allow good people to get hurt? Darling, evil people will go on interminably performing their evil tricks and their creature of life. But let me assure you, when the curtain comes down, there's me to face. Let me comfort you. Let me comfort your hurts even if you don't understand everything at this time. I have something better for you than what you've lost. Oh Lord Jesus, today I bring my hurts to you. There are so many things that can hurt me, and sometimes I just don't understand why things happen as they do and why people do the things they do. I love the Bible story of David, who asks why the wicked prosper and why didn't you just rub them all out. Now I seem to be asking the same question, oh dearest Lord. Evil will go in eternally in the theater of life. But I want to rest in your assurance that when the curtain comes down, there you to face. I'm thankful for your comfort today. Lord, thank you for assuring my heart even when I don't understand everything at this time. I know you have something better for us than that's been lost. I trust you. Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for him. Fret not yourself over the one who prospers in his way, over the man who carries out evil devices. Psalms 37 and 7. That's a good one. Now, whew, we almost there, guys. It's a double dog dare. Think about it. If you keep listening to the wrong voices, you'll start repeating what they said shortly. You'll begin doing what they do. Don't let other voices and action persuade you from your true identity. His sheep know his voice and will not follow the voice of strangers. Let his voice lead you into a season without fail. Have you ever been around a child that repeats things their parents say, or perhaps you have heard an adult use a foul language and then in similar circumstance around his peers, the child does the same thing? When they are young, we think it's cute until it becomes a part of our daily vocabulary. A sheep that knows God's voice can discern his voice amongst all the others because they know that in which he speaks. If you are not a man or woman of the word, how can you know what he speaks? It is when you do not know or understand the word that sways by all forms of doctrine. So let his voice lead you. Dig into the word and find out who he is. There are 66 books in the Bible. I double dog dare you to read them one at a time. Pull out their lessons, their objects, and learn his ways. For when you do, you will not fail because his voice will become the only voice you know as true. I know the truth, and it's to love the truth. And the only thing can the truth set you free. I am the truth, and I can set you free from any chain that has you bound. Know me and what I've already spoken about you, so you can stand against any lie the enemy tries to throw at you. My voice will always lead you in the right direction. If you believe it, say, oh yeah. This is Rob. He's really cool too. So, whew, I know there's a Jesus in me because I don't really like to read like that. All those things that I read to you guys was definitely a long day. I'm going to show you the drawing plan, and then we're going to get out of here. That's why it's important for me to eat. I know that's important because this is definitely a job. This is really a job. I don't care what nobody feels. You know, even if you're not getting paid, it's still a job. When it comes to talking about life, it's just no joke, you know. It is no joke at all. I am trying to look for... Oh, what did I do with it? I don't know where it's at. I'm not sure where the drawing plan was at. I'm looking for it. Where did it go? It's hiding from me. But, I don't know where my drawing plan went to hide from and where did it go. But, since I can't find it right now. Oh, there it go. I see it. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a moment. I'm sitting there looking for it, and I'm like, where'd it go? Okay, we got it. Oh, we got all types of stuff going on here. This in the drawing plan, it shows me. And it just says, I ain't drowning trying to save anybody. I'm going to live my life. So I ain't drowning trying to save nobody. I'm good. I'm a turtle. I only move when I have to. When I start seeing stuff blow up, that's the only time I move. I ain't going to leave you, but I will. See, I ain't God. God said he would never leave you nor forsake you. But if stuff start blowing up, Michaela going to go. Look. So I said, bean people, they ain't got no hearts. I need to give them a teddy bear so they can be a little bit more softer. Look. And so it just shows here me standing, and it says, I just went to follow my dreams. Anything is possible. So I'm going to still stand. While everything else is moving, I'm going to still keep going. Because no matter what, when God said that he will never leave me nor forsake me, he meant that. So anyways, oh my God, that was definitely, oh my God, that was I'm glad I ate this morning. I'm glad that I was able to share that with you guys. I wanted you guys to get the information on that, and I'll definitely be back on tomorrow, and probably ain't gonna be that long, but today was definitely it just got me, you know. God has a plan for us. It's up to us to get there. You know what I'm saying? So he got that plan. We just got to get there and believe that and trust in him, and he'll make sure we'll get there. Because right now, these people are going through so much. And so if we done got healthy, then we need to go help those people that's unhealthy in a way that's not affecting us. And so that's where I'm at right now. All this 100-something videos and 500-something posts, that's to encourage those people to know that they can make it through it and they can live their lives. Because you could be in two different worlds. You could be in the physical world and smile, but emotionally you're not there. And so we need you in both pages right now, because you could be the next person to encourage somebody. So just think about that, and remember, when God said he would never leave you nor forsake you, he meant that. Yes, I'm only 24 years old, single mother, and not even that. Lost a loved one, died in front of my eyes. Family separations, betrayal, came from a lot of things. Sex addict, suicidal survivor, all these things. So God's been with me though. And so I ain't gonna front. I'm very blunt. And that's why I've been called to be on video. Because some things you just can't pronounce. You gotta say it to where they click that video and they can go ahead and hear it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is going to be able to touch those young adults, touch anybody who's dealing with these emotional bondage and feeling like they don't belong, because they do. So I'm going to pray for us. I'm going to get us out here. Oh, Heavenly Father, right now, continue to be with us and continue to guide us all in our emotion right now. And I pray for Marquela Life Speaker business that you be able to just bless it right now, Lord, and guide it the right way, in the right direction on this camera, that she'll be able to be more stronger. Don't be discouraged, and continue to go forth with this business. She just did her little interview, and it helped her, and she's hoping that it helped others. So right now, Lord, send them to safety. Send their minds into a peace, Lord. Give them the miracles and give them with the things that they've been praying for right now, Lord. Send them the right direction right now, oh Lord. When you said that you would never leave them nor forsake them right now, Lord, continue to be there with them right now. In the name of Jesus, amen. Yes, Lord. Continue to be with us all. Thank you for watching Marquela Life Speakers, where we help create those hearts. I know it was a little bit more longer than usual, but what? I love you guys. I can't help you. I love you. Marquela Life Speaker, we help cure those hearts. Thank you. Have a very great day.